Red Wave, this is head baseball coach Mike Batesel. You know, to win championships, it takes everyone pulling on the same end of the rope. That's our local community, our dugout club, our alumni, our administration. It takes everyone. That's what makes Fresno State so special. Many times over the years, Spock has been the anchor to our rope pulling. Great surgeons, terrific doctors, an amazing staff, always doing everything that they can and going the extra mile to help our student athletes. So a giant Red Wave thank you to everybody at Spock. Go Dogs!
Hey, Dr. Kraft, Dr. Hanson, Dr. Linder.
Dr. Hanson, Dr. Kraft, Dr. Linder.
Dr. Hanson, Dr. Linder, Dr. Kraft, I just want to personally say thank you for the past few decades that you've been lending a helping hand to Fresno State.
This is very special for me. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the service that you three have given the university over the years. Dr. Kraft, Dr. Hanson, and Dr. Linder, you have touched the lives of so many student athletes that have walked through the doors and played on the fields of Fresno State. I'd also like to say you've touched the lives of many coaches, their wives, and our families over the years. And I thank you for all that you've done, not only for Fresno State, but for the entire community. Once again, this is a special honor for me to be able to thank you all. Thanks again for your service, and hopefully we have many, many more years with you three helping our student athletes and contributing so much to our community. Thanks again.
Thank you so much for your more than 25 years of service to Fresno State. My jaw literally dropped when I heard how much time you all have dedicated to athletics, especially considering you having to listen to student athletes' real and sometimes embellished ailments. You guys were always so patient, creative, and thoughtful in coming up with solutions for us, whether that be for blisters the size of my fist or trying to get us back to some ordinary sports as fast as possible. The Fresno State athletic community is incredibly lucky to have you in their support network, and I know this now more than ever as I attempt this whole adulting thing. I hope you can celebrate with a little sleep and relaxation. You all deserve it.
Hey, hi, Dr. Kraft, Dr. Hanson, and Dr. Linder. I don't know if you remember me. This is the old retired softball coach, Margie Wright, and I just wanted to, put my 2 cents worth in for you guys. I can't tell you how appreciative I am of the years of service you've put in at Fresno State. You helped me through a lot of situations. Sometimes I didn't like to hear what you had to say, and I hated waiting at surgery, but I just appreciate so much everything you guys have done for the athletic department and for softball and for my kids, every one of my players that you treated. You were awesome. I hope you stay there forever. I was adding it up. It's like 85 years between the three of you. I mean, that's a long time, and that's a lot of service that Fresno State should be eternally grateful. Anyway, I just wanted to get my 2 cents worth in. Thank you so much. I miss you guys, and I wish you the very best.
Hey, Dr. Hanson, Dr. Linder, Dr. Kraft. I know you remember me because we spent 6 long years together at Fresno State. Two knee injuries, too many strep throats, and too many B12 shots that you guys had to put me through. You really took care of me, and not just me, but every student athlete at Fresno State, and we all really appreciate your help. In my 6 years at Fresno State, I had 3 different coaching staffs, and anytime we would bring on a recruit on campus, I would say, hey, injury is a part of the game, and if you're going to go anywhere in the country, you better come to Fresno State because we have the best team physicians, and whenever you get that first injury, they're going to take care of you and get you to where you need to be, and I truly do believe that.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say congratulations. Dr. Kraft, on your 32 years of service, Dr. Hanson on your 28 years of service, and Dr. Linder on your 25 years of service. I'm still a Bulldog. I consider myself a Bulldog, and when I think back and reflect on my time at Fresno State, boy, I really appreciate you guys and the time that you guys put in. Obviously, you cared for a lot of athletes, a lot of people on staff, and I just learned so much from you guys, from watching you as professionals and seeing how you guys cared for the student athletes. I don't think anybody really cares what you know until they know that you care about them. And I think that's one thing you guys have always displayed, is that you care about the athletes and the people there. I'm forever grateful to you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and wish you guys all the best. Thanks.
Thank you very much for everything that you've given to all the student athletes that have come through Fresno State University over the years. You know, you guys have made my job so much easier in the 8 years that we spent as when I worked full-time, and obviously you guys were monumental in my growth and development as an athletic trainer as a student at Fresno State. And, for you guys to come back and work with you a little bit more involved starting in 2008 couldn't have been a better fit for me. You guys are obviously teachers, you guys are servant leaders, and you guys instilled that in me, and how I treat my players, how I treat other coaches, and how I treat other athletic trainers and staff. Everything has revolved around the way that you had taught me. So again, thank you very much for everything that you've given to all the student athletes at Fresno State, and especially thank you for all the growth that you gave me and working from 2008 to 2016. Congratulations again.
Dr. Hanson, the relationship that you've created with Fresno State Sports Medicine that's lasted this long has been valuable for us as athletic trainers to keep our student athletes healthy and give them the quality care that we strive to give, and it wouldn't be possible without you. Dr. Linder, I still envy you for the way that you find a way to gather information from student athletes, things that they will never tell us, but you have that way of getting some information that we'll never get out of them and finding ways to make them better. And Dr. Kraft, I want to thank you. I've worked with you the closest during my time over at Fresno State, and I'll let you know right now that since I've been at UTEP, Rodney Terry has not asked me for a Z-Pack, and I can thank you personally for that, for keeping him well informed on what they do and don't do for the body. So that helps me do my job for our student athletes, not having to help him. But I want to thank you for all the time that you've spent, the countless hours trying to figure out what was going on with our basketball players during my time there, and all the extra ultrasounds and who knows what else that you ordered and helped us get. So thank you all for the time. I really, really appreciate it, and I know that everybody that's come through Fresno State, student athlete-wise, student-wise, full-time staff, graduate assistants, you know, they would not be the same clinicians that they were without meeting you and having the time and learning from you that they have during their time there. So thanks again.
Dr. Hanson, Dr. Kraft, and Dr. Linder, thank you so much for all of your service to Fresno State the past several years. You've been a blessing to so many Fresno State athletes, as well as the athletic trainers that have come through the offices over the past 2 decades. I am incredibly grateful for all of your help and guidance while I was at Fresno State, and I'm super thankful for all you guys have done to get me to where I am in my career. Miss you all. Again, thanks for all your service.
Hi guys, I wanted to thank you for your years of service to our coaches and student athletes. It takes a lot of effort and commitment to be a great team physician, and the 3 of you are excellent examples of great team physicians. And you take the time to collaborate, your courage in making the tough call, and your caring to have the hard conversation. I've watched many times over the years from all 3 of you, and it amazes me every time, and it makes me feel very lucky that we have you here at Fresno State. So thank you so much for everything you've done for our staff, for me personally, and especially for our student athletes. There's no one that does it better, and thank you so much. Bye.
I'd like to thank all the doctors that help Fresno State athletics. We couldn't do our jobs without you, but I'd especially like to do a shout out to Gene Linder, my personal doctor and friend, who has done wonders for our program. Thank you so very much.
Hello again, Layla Smith here. Just wanted to say a special shout out to Crafty, Hanson, and Dr. Linder. You guys are phenomenal. I have never met a better staff of physicians to work with that have been friends and family You guys have always been there for us and always been there for me. You guys helped me to get the courage to move on to different things in life, leave my athletic training family aside, but the lessons that I've learned from you guys I have taken on now to my nursing career as an ER nurse, which I think about you guys every day, and every physician that I run into is compared to you guys, and boy, they don't even know the boots that they have to fill. So thank you so much for everything that you guys do for Fresno State, for the athletes there, for the sports medicine staff, for the students. You guys are phenomenal. I mean, I've worked at USC, I worked at Colorado, I worked at Oregon State as well, and you guys are, bar none, top tier, best in the country. So thank you so much for all your years of service. Have a great one. Bye.
I wanted to say thank you for your years, decades of service to Fresno State athletics. The care you provided over decades is truly incredible and selfless. When I thought about what I would say in this video, I thought about making a joke about what I was doing when you first started practicing medicine with Fresno State. But I thought, no, I don't need to go there. Fresno State athletes, Fresno State sports medicine are so lucky to have you guys leading the charge. Dr. Kraft, your humor, the care you provide, and your ability to understand the student-athlete experience is second to none because you were a student-athlete. Dr. Hanson, the constant, tireless hours that you put in, from Monday night doc clinics to long weekends traveling, the excellence that you demand from those around you, and the staff at Fresno State is one of the things that makes that program as good as it is. Dr. Linder, your compassion, you always had kind of this ripple effect on people where one athlete would see you and then she would tell her teammates about seeing you and that experience. And then the next thing we know is her teammates were asking to see you too. That all speaks to the level of care you guys provide, that it's more than just practicing medicine, but it's treating people and caring for people that really separates you from so many. I am grateful that I got to work with you for a number of years, and I am truly thankful to call you all friends. Thank you, and go Dogs.
Hey guys, congratulations and thank you for all your years of service at Fresno State. Rod Kraft, your 32 years, Eric Hanson, your 28 years of service, and Gene Linder, your 25 years of service. You know, in my opinion, what makes a great team physician is not just your skill and your expertise and your thoroughness, but really how you care about your patients. And those student athletes are lucky to have people like you looking after them that really care about them and their future. As a Bulldog at heart, I always tell people my time there, we were so successful because we had people behind the scenes just giving of themselves without asking for anything in return. And thank you for everything that you gave of yourselves. Go Dogs.
Eric, thank you for your 28 years of dedicated service to Fresno State, its student athletes, and the sports medicine department. You are truly a special person in your energy and drive that I have not witnessed in anyone else. And I've seen the joy in your face and in your heart when you have helped an individual overcome one of their own personal challenges. You've helped them either as a doctor, as a teacher, financial supporter, or personal mentor. So thank you for your insane commitment to Fresno State. You know, 28 years may seem like a lot, but that number pales in comparison to the number of individuals that you have helped and impacted in such a positive way, including me. So thank you so much.
Hey, Dr. Hanson, Dr. Linder, Dr. Kraft. I just want to take a little bit of time to thank you for everything that you've done for me, and then also the Fresno State sports medicine team, Fresno State student athletes, and really the Fresno community as a whole. I know when I first got to Fresno, I didn't know a whole lot about it, and I especially didn't know what a tight-knit community it was. Well, as I grew into my role, I really learned how special having you three were with regards to how we were able to take care of our student athletes. I think what is really special about you three in particular is you all three have very unique styles and very different ways you go about healthcare and the delivery of it to student athletes, but the one thing that you have in common that I think really makes it special is your selfless approach to the student athlete, and how you all three are willing to use your expertise to do whatever it takes to make sure that that student athlete has what they need to succeed and to return to sport following injury. And that's really special. And as I've gone elsewhere, I've learned that it's not like that everywhere, and Fresno State is extremely lucky to have you three, and will continue to be lucky to have you three, and really they're in a great spot knowing that their leadership and direction coming from their team physician group is led by you, and I can't express that enough. I know a little short 1.5 minute video can't possibly thank you enough, but thank you for everything, and go Dogs.
I just want to thank Dr. Linder, Dr. Hanson, and Dr. Kraft for all they do for Fresno State athletics. They keep our athletes on the field, on the court, and on the mat, and they just appreciate all that you've done over the years, and thanks for being here, for supporting us. We appreciate it.
Dr. Linder, thank you so much for your hard work and dedication in Fresno State athletics, and especially your support with women's basketball.
Hey Dr. Hanson, thanks for getting me back on the mat after all my surgeries. I appreciate everything that you do for Fresno State wrestling and for Fresno State athletics. Go Dogs.
Thank you Dr. Kraft for your 32 years as a team physician.
Thanks Dr. Linder for looking after everyone at Fresno State athletics.
Thank you Dr. Hanson for your 28 years as a team physician for Fresno State.
Thank you Dr. Hanson for all years of service for Fresno State athletics.
Thank you for your support and that all that you do for us.
We appreciate everything you do for us. Go
Dogs! Thank you for the Fresno State doctors for over 25 years of great service. Go Dogs!
Thank you to the doctors at Fresno State for their years of service. Dogs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Dogs!
Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Dr. Kraft, for your 32 years of service. Thank you, Dr. Hanson, for your 28 years.
Thank you, Dr. Linder, for your 25 years of service.
Thank you. We appreciate everything you've done for our program.
Go Dogs!
Dr. Linder, Dr. Hanson, Dr. Kraft, I want to thank you for the years of service you've given to Bulldog Athletics.
Thank you for being part of the Bulldog family.
We have the best team docs in all of college athletics. Thank you so much for keeping us all healthy. 1, 2, 3. Go!